Hello-y ho-ha. I don't know why it does that. Thanks, Rooty. Hadn't even noticed that it had gone off again. The settings just reset themselves from time to time. I have no idea why, and it just completely knocked out the microphone. That was very rude of it. Now, how are you getting on? I was saying I was going to stream earlier on, and instead I started to feel rough. So I thought, oh, I'll go and have a lay down, and I ended up completely crashing a lot, really hard. So I'm glad that I didn't do the stream. I wouldn't have managed any of it. Ah, finally, one of those. I think it's this one. I keep trying to put this stuff in, knowing one of those works, and I don't know which one it was. I pushed myself too much yesterday, I think. I was enjoying being able to function a little bit yesterday, and that's the problem with ME. Is that you think you're okay, you start to feel okay, so you do stuff like housework. I made a painting. I haven't made a painting for over 2 years. Well, even longer than that, really. I haven't managed to complete anything painting wise, but I've actually made a painting which you can see over my Discord, and it's only a small one, and but I did it, and that took a lot off my brain, I think. But I also did some housework and some other things, and I thought I was getting better, but then I've used up all of that energy, obviously, and just wiped myself out again. Charlie is here. Oh no, I have to, Rooty. It's so annoying. Fish is here. You want to sleep, but you're here. Card 11 Thunder is here. Woo! No shouting though? Are you new or have you been here before? I can't remember. Rooty is so tired he can't even spell it. So that's how tired Rooty is. That's really funny. Oh, hang on. My stream thing's gone off now. Why has it done that? Do as you're told. Thank you. Oh, right. Let's try and get on. We are sitting pretty, I think, so far. Let's have a quick look at this top. I'm a bit worried. We have been here before. Okay. That's okay. I'm sorry. I do try to remember everybody. John Rain hasn't tried to pull in any more blocks at the minute. Matt Simonon is still on 2.37. Somehow, people keep getting hold of skin crate keys to sell cheaper than mine, which is very annoying. And they're not just selling them a little bit cheaper. They're normally what happens with when you are helping the prices to inflate, I suppose, is that people then get on the bandwagon and they all do it. People aren't doing it. It's really bizarre. Let's just have a look in the AH. I don't know how long a stream I'll manage. I'm going to just try and we'll see what we can do. 8 to 900 million again. Wow. You've got $20 in gift cards. That's really cool. 1.25 million. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. Someone's got 24. So there's a lot now. A lot of people. I'm just going to have to hold my nerve. I'm the last one. There's a lot of skin keys up here. I'll just keep holding my nerve and hope that they'll gradually sell. That's what I did before and it did work, so... Oh, okay. I don't do the auto vote thingy. I was voting at midnight. I think it was 11:53 or something, and I realised I don't think I voted today. Right, let's just collect all of these because I keep forgetting and they keep going into 100. I bet other people have fancy things like set an alarm. Let me just fill up my inventory so they don't all go in. Yeah, so if anybody's interested, I completed a piece of artwork yesterday, and it's based on, it was a piece of fan art. I've never done fan art. I've never been inspired to do fan art before, but it was on UHC Generations, and Lagundo said something to me about, or not to me directly, he was just chatting, and it was about the something to do with an something. He sees something as an hourglass, and with the things that he'd made, these beacons that he'd made, plus the fact that he'd got the first beacon for the world, it just made me come up with an idea. So I just painted it. It was really interesting. Keaton's here. I know, day 69. Why is this day going to be remembered for generations? It really isn't. How's the mega build progression going? Let's have a little look. That is a good question. Today we need to get this section sorted. This is the main bit now that is letting the whole area down. But we did manage to get all of this section complete. So we've actually got these done. Now we need to double check the blazes, and the piglins are okay. Let's wait for the blazes to come down, because the we've got a VP. Always time for a VP. The skeletons weren't working earlier on. I'm wondering if I've blocked up the blazes too. They're normally always down. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, there they come. Just wait until I'm there. Okay, so they're okay. The auto vote is there, brilliant. Yeah, so we've got all of this section completed. We've tidied up all of this side at the back. I was thinking that that was a disaster, but that's meant to be leaking, so that's fine. Yeah, and I've put this little bit in over here just to sort of transition between the wooded area and this area. And we added a few more of these in as well. Oh, okay. Is that how is that when you come in? Oh, actually, that's a bit better. You've got that whole volcano-y feel when you walk in now. Yeah, it's much better. We could really do with some kind of decoration up in that section. So let's try and go. What is this? This is horrid. We need to just change that. I think that was to do with when I was tweaking everything. Oh, we got slabs in the way, probably. Let's put some soul soil in there. Oh no, that is a block, isn't it? So that's okay. You might... Oh, bother. I don't want to do that. I forgot I've got it on toggle condense. Always messing it up, aren't I? Come on, come back in my inventory. Panda, you're home? Oh, I bet you're relieved, aren't you? We need to get all of these. Here we go, we've got some. We need to get all of this lot tidied away. What am I looking for? The nether wart. That's a fishing rod. Oh, I don't know if you know, but there has been a great change overnight. It looks like, I don't know if it was on the changelog or what happened, but Timothy was telling me. Oh, well done, Panda. Oh no, we need the bucket. I forgot why I had that on there. Let me head over to fishing. I won't put all my my fishing gear on. Where even is my fishing gear? Is it? If I put it back in here, I have. Let's put it back up here. no, it's... Where, oh no, it is further up. I was like, where's the trapdoor? So, if you look at the fishing now... I might do a little bit of fishing, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Look how fast the fish comes. And then if we wait for the next one, just to give you an idea. What is everybody up to? Anyone playing on PGG today, or what are you up to? Doing anything fun? They have made the fishing double the speed. I have one very happy Tomothy who's talking about it this morning. I actually started saying last night in the PGG Discord, so super excited. Yeah, please don't say the servers, because we've had we have been advised not to talk about different servers because I can get banned, and I don't know if that would then extend to you guys or not. I have clarified it with admin because it was a mod that told me and I didn't know anything about it. I then clarified it with a senior mod. They didn't know anything about it. So we've clarified it with admin and it is correct. We're not allowed to mention. The only one you can mention is Hypixel, and that's it. And obviously PGG. So anyway, they have sorted out the fishing, so it's now double the speed of what it was, which is really good for all of those that want to do fishing. You've taken a break, just got burned out chopping trees. It is very easy to get burned out on PGG. I must admit I've been feeling it a little, but then I play differently as well, don't I? I'm trying to hammer it, doing all sorts. I had a wood competition yesterday. I did 1.5 minutes of the wood competition. I found it at 2 minutes. So I chopped down the bottom. We managed to come in 5th and got a few more goodies. So that was really cool. Let's try and get some more of these trees in. I want to get that creeper section done today. I don't know what my brain is going to allow me to do. It's struggling by the feel of this. Are you going to do anything on 1500? I don't really know about doing the whole celebratory things. I'm not really a celebratory person. I just couldn't think where I needed to go. It does if I put the is in front. Oh, okay. So we've got some... I bought oak and I didn't need to. So we're just restoring our island of trees, basically, here. Yeah, Panda's done really well. I've got a 13,000 day survival world. I think I was about day 50 in the hardcore world. We do need to go back, but it's just a struggle with my ME at the minute. But I want to go back into the survival. Once we get ourselves, once I've got this challenge out of the way, we're over halfway in the challenge now. Once we get that done, then it will be easier. Then we can go back. You don't care about the days. What, like in celebratory terms? Hi, Charlie. I bet you think that I should calm down. And that I'm overthinking. Oh, there was a block here. And that we're good the way we are. Oh, and I've knocked that one out now. Making a bit of a hash of this as per normal. Yeah, once we get the challenge over and done with, we'll set up a better routine and we'll go back into the normal world more, into Gooseville more, because I am more of the survival world than I am PGG. I do it because you guys all play and you like to see the videos, but it is hard doing the whole thing all of the time. And it does get really wearing. And I need to try to persuade myself to play outside of the game, outside of the streams more as well. I just wish I could do the videos. I've been thinking about it. I'm going to try to do a couple of videos. But then I say that and then my body just crashes again like it did today. Do you have any particular idea? So we're just restoring the trees on the tree island. I won't be chopping them back down. It's just so that basically we're in the build competition. So we just want to show everything off, how it should look. Then take a backup of it if you think it might be. Make sure you've got it ready before anything happens. I ended up leaving Gooseville behind to open up this new one. So I had two reasons. One, it was really corrupted. The worst thing was you used to go into a portal and it would throw you what I thought was about 4,000 blocks away. Once I'd downloaded the world for my children, because I had everything and they weren't very good at the game, I had loads of elytra and all sorts of stuff so that they could just play and have everything that they ever needed without worrying. And so I gave them the game. I then went and had a look, and it turned out that I was actually thrown over 10,000 blocks away every time I went into the portals, and so you never knew where you were going to come back. And I ended up digging out one of these little tunnels in the top of the roof, and some of them I had no tools. This is why I have backup plans. I had no tools whatsoever, and I was digging out the netherrack with my fists just to be able to finally make my way home. And it was really hard going, and it was just such a worry that every time I went in I would just end up somewhere random, and you wouldn't always end up in the same spot. I don't know what was going on. It was just awful. So yeah, I then found out that it would throw me over 10,000 blocks away, which was crazy. And then so that happened, and then what happened? Oh, and then they decided to do the massive Cave and Cliffs update with the change of terrain. But because I'd been everywhere nearby due to, well, I didn't have a desert anywhere nearby. It was like this world where my desert is just horrifically far away. I had ended up building so much stuff, or not building it, I'd travelled to so many places nearby that I didn't have anywhere nearby that would have the Caves and Cliffs update in. And I really wanted to be able to see the terrain in the world. So in the end I decided just to give up the whole thing. I was really sad. And also I had the children in it as well. I'd relented and let them come in, which then I always regret. So because I end up having to give them everything, and it's really challenging. But I've given them my old world, so they have everything that they could ever want in there if they want to play. But yeah, that's why I gave up my previous Gooseville world. Yeah, well, if you're tired, you need to go and get some rest. So, I'll see you later, Fisher. Thank you. So if anybody's interested, I completed a piece of fan art this morning based on the UHG server. I put it in my Gooseville showcase thing. It's hand painted in gouache. It's my favourite medium. I love gouache. Okay, I'll have a look when I'm off the stream, Panda. So we've only got maybe 2 to 3 weeks left of this season. It's not a lot. I don't know whether to pack these in or not. I think I might just leave it as it is. Oh, you found a team for next season. That's really good for you. I still have not decided what I'm doing. I think I'll probably end up solo. Oh, the server's going to reboot. Let's buy a couple of these. Oh, I've somehow managed to complete all of the quests this morning. And we just received a quest pouch. That's really funny. I have not even looked at the daily quests today. Even were they? Spend 25, smelt 500, gain 2,500, smelt 1,500. Okay, well that's a pretty easy one right there. I will keep those just in case. Right, we'll just wait for the server to reboot. I suppose we can try and build a tree. No, I've got fire space on. Build a tree. It's different. That just really scared me. There was a child baby thing crying outside. But it just went from nothing to just sudden crying. Have we got nearly a ruin? Can we get the last one in before it goes? Yes. And we're out. Right, I'll let it go through. I've forgotten to advertise that I'm streaming as well for a change. That's weird. A creeper with legs. That's just very weird. Alright, I haven't done the login and the spinner. I did wonder. No, I don't think that's where it's not. I think that's just where it's not loading, Panda. Have you got the world up higher? The render distance? That's just not loading quick enough to do that, I think. Ah, we're back. Okay, right. So we need more bones. Yeah, I mean, if you're using mods, then it can do those kind of things, can't it? I didn't see the picture quite hard enough. I'll have to have a look again to see where you were. Why do I do that every time? Yeah, we have had them before in the past when we were on a team. The first season, I finished 11th. Season 5. I don't know when I started it in the season, but it was really hard trying to understand how the game even worked. I'd never played anything like this. I'd never played on any server of any kind. I think the only thing I'd ever done was Bed Wars. For Mook, and that was it. I didn't understand how they worked or anything. This was just not a gimmick as such, but it was more of I was asked by so many people if they could join my world, my survival world. I'm like, no. And they all wanted to play and they wanted to do things in the world. I'm like, no, that's not how I work. And then I found out about this PGG server and I thought, oh, that sounds quite interesting because I could do something and people can just come along and actually see what I'm doing and interact with me more in the chat and different things. So that's why I joined. The second season, I decided to team with my children, worst mistake ever, and their friend. And within a week, they'd all abandoned me. The friend had never did anything at all. The Miku was in there. She didn't come in to start off with. Joined about a week at some point and built herself a little house on her island. So it was nice that she completed her part, but she didn't do anything to help me. And then Mook came in for about a week, and then she didn't do anything to help me. And then the Miku was in there. She didn't come in to start off with. Joined about a week at some point and built herself a little house on her island. So it was nice that she completed her part, but she didn't do anything to help me. And then also built himself this smart little house, but also didn't do really anything to help me. He did a couple of things, but not very much. And yeah, so I spent 1 week with a team of 3 others, and I ended up finishing 6th on the leaderboard as a solo team of 4, which was amazing. I was really chuffed. But I was just pipped to 5th. It was really frustrating. Then we took the team with Dee Dee, Bob, and then Rooty joined later on. That was the best season. That was really good. And then we did the same team again the following year. So in that we did manage to win a couple of vouchers. Not too many, but we did win some. So that was really good. I think we might have got about £15 each overall, which was really good. Jabster! Oh, thank you. Completely forgot about that. Again. Oh, I nearly put you in a timeout, Jabster. Instead of filling the message. The guy DDA has arrived. You've arrived from the chat I sent. Thank you. Nice to have you here. We're a family-friendly... I nearly said Discord. I have a really bad brain issue. Can't get the words out. And Niall, I'm not doing too bad. I'm late because I crashed. I was going to come on the stream about 3 hours ago, and I think my body said yesterday I was feeling better, so I tried to do some housework, and I was sort of managing to get on and do stuff, and then I think today my body said, hey, remember all that work you did yesterday? Well, this is what happens, and I just had this massive crash. I was about to come on a stream, and I felt it coming on, and I thought, I don't know if I'm going to make the stream, so I thought, no, I'm going to come off, not go on. I'm so glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have managed it. I would have had to have come straight off. Well, that's up to you. I never ask people to subscribe, because I only want genuine subscribers. It's not good having fake subscribers, because they don't come to watch the streams, and it affects everything. So I will leave that up to you. You've already pressed it. I'm assuming that you must have done, because otherwise you couldn't have chatted, or you shouldn't. Can I just ask, did you have to wait 5 minutes? I've been a bit concerned that it's not doing the same thing. You should have to do 5 minutes before you can chat. It's a safety feature. Jabster, how are you today? You didn't have to wait? That's what I've been wondering. I'm going to have to... Jabster, would you mind just writing that in the to-do list for me, please, as a note to me, to just check what's going on, because that should be in there. You should have to subscribe before you can chat. Yeah, no, it means that you have to have subscribed for 5 minutes before you can chat on my channel. And it stops the bots from getting in. I used to have, when I'm on my own, or when I first started, I used to get these adult themed bots, and they were horrific, and I couldn't stop them, and they would just spam the chat with serious adult themes, and the only way that I could stop it from happening was having that 5 minute rule. You're a friendly kind of person, you're going to fit right in. You have to subscribe and then you can type straight away now. You're not a bot. No, that's fine. I wasn't accusing you of being a bot. It's just that I often stream without any mods on, because I do random times. Sometimes I might do a 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I might do a 5 o'clock in the morning. And I can't expect my mods from Britain to be there for those. So I need to make sure that I have safety procedure in place to keep on top of it. I can't guarantee that. They were so fast I couldn't keep on top of any of them. You may ask, but I won't tell you. You are allowed to guess as much as you like. The only clue that you get is... Well, no, I'll give you a clue afterwards, because you don't know. Have you seen my island, by the way? Oh, Charlie's gone with 33. Okay. Why can't I fly? Why can't I fly? I didn't not fly out. Sound like a nice 31. I will take both of those. Thank you. So the clue is I have 2 children. One is 12 and one is 17. Can't believe she's 17 now. So that's the only clue that you get. And then I just leave you to think about it. I'm not telling you anything. They're just... I'm taking the 31. You can't change your mind now that you know more information. That's not how it works. No, yeah, you don't get the age. That's fine. Hey, you just added 10 years on to me. You're in trouble now. Okay, so we've got that one done. So we've still got 2 more to go. I can't even... Oh, this one would be the jungle wood, wouldn't it? So we've got the jungles up the top. And then... What is this one? Oh, it's going to be acacia. Let's go see if we can just buy the... No, not buy them. Let's go and change them. Yeah, I'm an offended goose, not a Cjsgoose. That's... Have you ever seen an upset goose? You don't want to be upsetting a goose, by the way. Where is our... Have we done dark oak? Hold on. I don't remember doing the dark oak. That sounds good to me. I am a nice, calm, friendly person. It's not... I don't often get all excited. Ah, we did acacia already. It's dark oak then. I thought I hadn't done the dark oak. I don't tend to scream and shout too much because I used to watch Unspeakable with my children and Preston, but particularly Unspeakable, and honestly my head would hurt so much. And I don't mean to be rude. I'm not being rude. His type of work obviously works for the audience that he's going for, but as a parent being forced to watch it, it was very, very challenging. Yeah, and I decided that parents need to have streams that you can watch without worrying that your children are taking on random content. So we have strict rules of nothing political, nothing adult themed, nothing religious. It's just a nice friendly channel where you can chat. We do talk about random things like bereavement and autism a lot, pathological demand avoidance, mental health, those kind of things. I feel that they're healthy to talk about. Let me just plant that one. No, we have to go to the shop. And there's something I can talk about a lot because of own experience. So yeah, I mean, people have been talking about this. I'm not 100% sure. I need to have a look at this. I don't know when it actually comes into force, I didn't think it had come into force yet. Now I'm just suddenly seeing a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm completely out of it, considering I read the news every day. So I'm a bit confused. It's coming already, has it? Okay. I really need to get on top of that. I haven't even noticed. Oopsie. Oh no, I do need one there, so that's okay. I wasn't actually going to plant all of these trees. We have someone saying hello. Hi back. The guy. Can I just call you Guy instead of the guy? Have you seen my island? Do you know what I do? I'm a little bit... I play differently to most people. To pretty much every person. And we're on day 69 of streaming every day. It's not bad, is it? Over halfway now. I should advertise again, shouldn't I? Oh gosh. Exori. What does that mean? Is that your name? Oh, you're exploring? Oh, no, brilliant. Yes, the whole thing. I don't have any help. I do the whole thing. That's one of my things that I do. I'm a bit mad. So my idea is you have to try to play the game. You have to try to build a nice island. You're not allowed to be pay to win, and you've got to try to get into the top 5 teams. Have you seen inside the volcano? You have to go. Have you got a fly? If you fly up the top of the outside and then go over the middle and go down. I've still got a long way to go yet. And I'm running out of time. I like to build things. Oh, that's really good. Well done. Did I have some more? I do. Yeah, so I'm strictly non-pay to win. So I like to show that you don't have to be a pay to win player to play PGG and to succeed. It is hard, don't get me wrong, but I do it through selling things mostly because I can't physically do the grinding that everyone else does. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's the best way to be. It's alright if you're rich and you've got the money to do those kind of things, but the average person doesn't have it, and I think it's very hard. I remember from when my boy was little. I mean, even now he does still struggle sometimes, but he's so much better with it. But before, he would go on a game like this and everybody could fly and he can't. Everyone would have one of these fancy crates and helmets, or, you know, all of the stuff that comes with it. Do you know whereabouts are you? Hold on. It is really technical because there's a reason. Hold on. What can you see? Which spawners? What level? What tier spawners? Guy, which spawners are you at? Oh. Skeleton and the zombies. Okay, I am right here. Hi. Ah, you're Enderman Bob. Okay, right. Is that who you are, Enderman Bob? Yeah, okay. So, hi Piglin. Yeah, so this is... Did you see the ones? So it starts over here. And then we have our loot room. So the magical loot room, I haven't decorated this yet. I need to try to do this. So this has all of our fancy blocks in. And the idea is it's going to be a roller coaster that you can go around. And then we've got the tier ones. Oh, there's Charlie too. Hi. Down there are the farms. So I won't take you in there. But when you get the roller coaster up and running, you can have a lift. This section is where the water has broken through, so it has cooled everything down, and things like rabbits live here, and the spiders and the slime, so that's why it's green and not red for the volcano. Obviously then we're back into the normal volcano part. This bit is what we're working on today. We're just doing the trees at the minute, and then you've got all of this lot in here. I really like all of this bit. So make sure you look up and around when you're walking, because that's what it's meant to do. And then this is where I start having not finished. So we've got this bit to do, and then you've got the tier 6s and the tier 7s, and then we've got this bit here will all be covered, so it's you've got the lava underneath. Eclipse is here. You pay 200 what for fly? For flu. Oh no, don't pay 200 million for flu. That sounds bad. Don't. So these will be the next ones that we need to work on. And then I've lost you. Where'd you go? Come back. I'm here behind you. 200 million. Wow. Why is there a present? Oh, someone gave that to me, but I then had to pay for it because otherwise it would be seen as island boosting. So they tried to give it to me, but I then paid them back something like 5 Vex heads to make sure it was covered in value. And then if you come up here, so this will be the roller coaster. This is Lava Falls. And then the idea is that the roller, if you look up, the whole thing is covered in lava. And you'll be on the roller coaster whizzing around. And if I get time, I don't think I will, but if I get time, the walls are meant to look like this, so that the whole thing is, you know, feels really lava-y. And then if we come out of here, see if I can get out. I've actually blocked it off so much I forget where I am now. Where's Charlie? Can you ever go on the roller coaster? Yeah, in a second. Where's Charlie gone? Come back here. And then if you come up here, this is the actual volcano. So you want to look down. Oh, that's really good. I thought you were going to complain then and say it's really bad. No, it should be about 5 seconds. It's a bit of hard work. So we've been working on that. About 2 or even better. And so we've been working on putting the drips coming up the side, the splashes, and but there's still so much more to do, and I've only got a couple of weeks. And then what's worse is the whole thing gets binned. And then up the top we have smoke up the top. And I need to try and get some smoke on top of these big lava drips. The drips actually have my farms in. So this one has the tree set up. That one has the cactus storage. And this one is for fishing. There's about 2 to 3 weeks left. So we're on day 69. And then, as you can see, I've started to get the decoration done. But there's still so much more. Oh, you joined a week or so ago? Devious is here. I'll leave you to keep exploring while I carry on working on my trees. Be really nice to have the tree of the island of trees done. Jabster, did you get your big problem sorted yesterday? That was not a nice big problem. Yeah. Those. That did not seem like a fun problem. Oh, that's good. No, it's nowhere near as big as a lot of people's. I mean, apart from the fact that I've built a giant cactus around the cactus, that might count. That's not working. Ugh. Grill cleaning is not... You're giving it 100 out of 10. Oh, if you could just keep if you're able to chat in YouTube, can you please keep the chat in YouTube? It's so much easier for me. I lose the chat so quickly on the other one. Yeah, grill cleaning, not fun. I actually used to own a restaurant, and I used to be a restaurant and retail manager for a 400 seat place as well. Full board as well. I know all about the whole restaurant malarkey. So we're going to put these little ones in here. You are going to grow because I told you you're growing. Do as you're told. How's Devious today? Got any more money to buy more keys? Oh, but they're all... People have put them all down on lower prices again now. It's very annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. Do you know what's wrong? I'm thinking that the spark needs replacing. Whatever that bit's called. Can't remember what it's called. Oh no, you're not earning anymore. Are you still playing, earning anymore, or have you got it down to 0? I did wonder. That's mean. Well, thank you for using up your balance on mine. I know they were the keys that were available at the time, so I was really worried about island boosting, but that's not what happened, so that's good. You're not playing anymore, you're having a rest. Are you going to be back next season? And if you are, what are you going to do? Has everyone decided what they're doing next season? I'm still so undecided. Have I advertised lately? I thought I had more. Oh yeah, I haven't advertised for a bit, no. I did wonder. I try not to do it too often. I have this sort of a fear of advertising. When I first became media rank, a whole bunch of other people got media rank as well, and everyone just used to hammer the chat with the fact that they were streaming, and then there were a whole bunch of people that used to get really angry about it, and they would start, well, being rude and saying about we don't care and all of this other stuff. And so I kind of learned to not advertise, and I really need to get out of the habit because it's so much better. You haven't got any thought on that yet? Did you see I made it to 5th? I'm actually 4th in money now. I'm only 4th in money because people are not spending those. I have been spending them. Yeah, Timothy was super excited, was telling me all about it. He's like, guess what? Guess what? I said, what? I've got promoted? He's like, no. Fishing has been doubled. Fishing speed has doubled. It's amazing. That will make it so much better. I was thinking how rich he can be now. How much fish he does already. Do item filters work? In what way? Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be... Timothy was super excited anyway. Talk to Timothy about it. Charlie, what do you mean by item filters? Just give me a bit more information. Yeah, but it depends on what you're trying to do. You might not need to. I think you just need to use the hoppers. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to find out what you mean, so I can explain. Oh yeah, you just have a hopper. We have all hoppers for that, and it does it automatically. Why are you mad about? Why? What else has happened? What did I miss? So, if I go and grab an ore hopper, I'll show you what happens. But you're going to be here for next season, right? So then you can be ready. It's right on the end of the season, isn't it? So, what else have they done then? That's I want that. Is it all in the change log? Let's have a little look. Where is the change log here? No, there's nothing in the change log. Where do I find it? Rod skins in skin crates. Yeah, there's gift cards in crates. Yeah, there's even in the vote crate. You can get a $5 gift card, I think it is. Someone was saying there's a $50 one in some. Jabs in. Is there a tree there? There is. You're just refusing to grow. How much bone meal does one tree need? Get out. That's it. You've been sacked. You don't want to grow either. Oh, maybe it's because these ones are here, so it's thinking it's a 4. That's probably what was going on. It's in the, you think it's in the mythical. I'd be lucky if I get anything. I normally only get rubbish. Oh, we've got a competition. Jabs is going online. Do we reckon? What do you think? It might be move those out of the way. I know it would be quicker to fast pace, but it annoys me having to keep taking fast pace off again. It is so warm today. Is it hot for anybody else? We're in a heat wave again here in the UK. And the thing is, it's not that super sunny heat, it's just really hot. Jab, is it going to be thingy? Where am I from in the UK? I am from Norfolk. Mobs killed. Do we go and do it? No, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather get on and do the other stuff. It's raining? You're in India, aren't you? Does it rain in India? I don't mean that nastily. I mean, it does sometimes, doesn't it? But you quite often get monsoons. Is it kind of that type, or is it just like rain? To me, it sounds really silly, but rain over here is just so normal. And then you just don't think of it in hot countries unless it's really bad. Well, I don't. So is it, do you enjoy it when it rains? I remember my uncle coming over from Australia and he wanted everyone to sit in the shade because he never got any, and we were like, but it's sunny, it's like our only day of sunshine and you want to sit in the shade. And I just still always remember that feeling of he really wanted to sit in the shade because he never got shade, and we wanted to sit in the sun because we never got sun. How does it work when you're in a hot country with the rain? I should think it's quite nice. Unless it's monsoon, then it's obviously dangerous. You're in your 6th heat wave this summer. We're on our 4th. You hate the rain when you have to go outside. Ah, yeah. So you're just the same as us then. My daughter will sit on the swing in the rain. She just doesn't care. If it means swinging, she'll just stay in it. I need more jungle trees. Chapter, that's really funny. I don't want to keep throwing the bone meal away, actually. I like the bone meal in my hand so I can use it. To be honest, I would be really concerned if, well, I mean, I am really concerned about how the weather is changing so drastically in the UK and all around the world. It's just getting really scary. I'd like the countries to do something about it. Did you see? I know obviously I don't generally talk about stuff like this, but it's just an interesting point, not to sort of go into the rights and wrongs of it. The low-lying countries have been given permission to sue bigger countries because of global climate change. I don't know. They've said they don't know how it would work or anything like that, but they've been given permission at least to even consider it. I think it's something serious to consider, that these lower lying countries are going to be in such terrible states if the oceans do rise, because they're just going to be flooded, because they're almost at sea level, aren't they, a lot of these other ones. So obviously don't discuss the political or, you know, aspect of it all, but it's just interesting. Kind of wish we could turn back time on the damage that we've caused. Obviously we can't. We've got to come up with something. I've seen that they're working on these bugs, this bacteria that can eat plastic. That sounds really amazing. And I've seen another person from a country like India, but not India, I don't think. Somewhere out that way-ish, maybe. I might be completely wrong, so you have to forgive me. Is trying to make packaging from seaweed. So instead of having plastic packaging, you're actually using seaweed instead. I thought that was really clever. Oh yeah, I can do the comp for you. Oh, you're not even on there. OOPT is on 6,800. Hogalala is on 5,200. You need to speed it up. Oh, is it Cyndi Lauper's Turn Back Time? Love that song. I would sing it, but I always get worried about copyright. You joined 2 minutes late. Oh, you never know, they might flag out. You might do it. 21 pilots. Oh, I don't know that. Is it the same song or is it just different? It's been really good. We've nearly got all of this part finished. We've still got to undo the bottom and get that one in. I'll save that for a wood competition. You've got 4 minutes, Devious. I think it's different. Which song, Charlie? The one that Jabs is talking about, or Cyndi Lauper's? Let me do comp again. I'll see if you've caught up. That's not what I was trying to do. It really confused me. Oh, they're all changing. Quick Masters in the bottom now. 6,700. Come on, Devious. I believe in you. Click that mouse faster. Okay, I want to understand the mentality of some people. Okay, it really confused me this morning. I've seen this happen before. Somebody is trying to speed run a ban. What is the whole point of that? And they're literally asking for mods to ban them. Why? Oh, the 21 Pilots one? I've never heard it. So, try to find it. Can't spell, don't worry. We have a lot of spelling issues on us on here. We blame autocorrect, especially for Rooty's name. It's really funny. You got a capture? Oh no. Rooty's back. Rooty, we were just talking about the spellings and how your name with autocorrect. How many different versions of your name have we had? We pretty much have a list of different ways of spelling Rooty. It's really funny. For some reason, he just has one of those names that just gets corrected, especially by DD in the autocorrect about 15. There we go. We've got those ones back in now. So we've just got to sort out the last ones down here. That's why you don't use it. Yeah, Tootie is a big one. Did you manage to undo it? Actually, it's another reason why I prefer to use a computer for anything like that. I've had to use my iPad a couple of times. I'm going to do this one because it now feels even more wrong that I haven't done it. Okay, I don't want this condensed though. Get that. No. Yeah, I've tried to do. Come on. Why are you not working? Do I have to be on the floor? Can I now fly? Thank you. Right, finally. I don't know why I didn't do it on the tree. I'm trying to think what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, so using the iPad to send an email, trying to type on the screen, and it swipes it up really often and changes it to a number or to a capital or a different letter or a character, and I'm like, what even is this? I'm just typing. It's very annoying. 16th? Oh my goodness. But then you were 2 minutes late. It makes a big difference in the competition. I don't even bother with it because I can't bash as fast as you guys. Cootie's a new one now. That is definitely a new one. We need, I think, mind you, I'm not going to start calling you Cootie. A Tootie is one thing, but if I called you Cootie and your missus overheard, it might sound like I'm calling you Cutie, and that is not a mistake that I want to be making. No. We'll just, you only got 6,000 kills? That's weird. I would have thought you'd got much more than that. Yeah, I was thinking that I would have expected you to be much higher. Oh, this reminds me, we still don't have this section. And should we lift it up a little bit higher, because we can't get the trees to grow anymore? Or we could try to grow smaller ones. We're getting older. Oh my. Rooty, he's getting older. Oh, you poor, poor thing. I bet you're about, what, 19 or something. And then you go and say that you're getting older. That's funny. No, if I lift it up, it's going to annoy me more. So we do need to finish off this bit. 22 this year. I was about right. That's one of those funny ones, isn't it? You're like, for someone that's older, you don't want to say, because you don't want to offend them, because you've made them sound that they're really old. But for someone that is in their 20s, for example, you've got to be careful, because if you say they're too young, they're like, no, I'm older than that. It's really funny. That's why I generally don't guess ages. Is your big birthday next week, Rooty? Wow. You got a big birthday. Have you thought any more about the anime convention? You love not getting ID'd? Oh yeah, I bet that is Right, we're trying to do trees and my brain isn't working, just for a change. We should have spruce up here already. Yeah, a gaming... Oh, do you not know? Oh, I never thought to say. Actually, you would probably really like it. So, it is... in London, they have the anime and gaming convention. And it's over a long weekend, so it's Friday through to Sunday. And then they have tons of Pokemon stuff there. And it's all... they have Japanese cards, they have super rare cards, all sorts of stuff. Plus they have all of the anime stuff too. It is expensive, isn't it? Chapster, you're mean. Right, trees. Why don't I have more stuff than what I did a minute ago? Oh, because I've got logs in here. Oh, and I've split those up as well. The grey hair thing you can't really say, because I know of a family who has a hereditary thing, and one of the family members was born with a white streak in their hair, and one person was completely white by the time they were 30. So it's very tricky to say that that is a factor. The fact that you have 3 children really horrifies me. I have 2 and it's so hard already. But then I was going to say both of mine have autism and one has PDA, but then 2 of yours do as well. So that's not actually a comparison at all, is it? And you know, I'm not laughing in a funny way. I mean, you won't get so many. If you're called the Silver Fox, that might be easier to text instead of calling you all of these other names. Here we go. So if I do them in the middle. So we were having a problem where we couldn't get the trees to grow because someone thought it'd be a good idea to put all of these rocks nearby. Wilder Wave is here. Hello. How are you getting on? Ow, I just stuck myself in a tree. Didn't want to stick myself in a tree, but apparently that's what I was going for. Get out, leaves. I did do it right. That's a lot to do. That does seem like a lot of hard work, to be honest. Yeah, where have you been? You know, not that I'm demanding or anything, like you have not been to my streams for ages or anything like that. It's just, you know, you haven't been, so. We've nearly fixed the trees. We weren't actually doing all of this job, but we are now. Why have I broken up these trees into so many different piles? Grow the tree. Interrogation inbound. I know, it's what it really sounded like, didn't it? Where have you been? How dare you not turn up? I'm just, yeah. I'm not normally like that. Oh, well, I hope that you've managed to sort out what the problem is, and you know that we're always here to support if we can, in whatever way we can. We can't do a lot, but just being here to talk about things can be helpful. Why are you not growing? You silly tree. Right, you're being replaced. That's it. Out. You don't want to grow either. Why are you sulking and not growing? You can grow. It just leaves. No, I wanted this year specifically for this job, actually. Shouldn't be any wood above. Look. No wood. Now, grow. Why is nothing growing now? Bone meal is scamming me. Right, you're all out. Go on, get out. Grow tree. I'll sing to you. Oh, I've got the lightning tree in my head now. I love that song. X-Clarex is here. I did remove most of the leaves. They shouldn't really cause it a problem. Dino doesn't like you. Aww. Well, that's a really interesting one to have continents on. I like that. Can I have a GB one though? I like to show that I'm from England. It's fine. Just everyone else can just narrow it down. Otherwise we'd just be under Europe, wouldn't we? These are being a pain, so we might have to just go with growing one tree. They just want to be annoying. So you're still going to grow whether you want to or not. Oh, Goosey! I forgot that there was one missing. I didn't realise until I'd pressed the button and then the tree was almost grown. Oh, what just happened? Happy birthday, Charlie. Well, no, I didn't even see it. What happened? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, nothing controversial, please. It's there are loads. Do you know what? There are so many channels that you can go on to and have controversial discussions. I really like the fact that ours doesn't have that. I just want it to be a nice, safe place where anybody can be and talk about things, and we can, you know, we can talk about stuff at times depending on what it is. Like I was just saying about climate change, We're not blaming anybody, we're just having a little discussion, and then if it starts to get too political or anything, we just stop it. But it's not, I don't want anything political on here or controversial or anything like that. We just accept everybody for who they are, and let's just leave these. These aren't going to grow. I think they're just all too close. Clash is here. Hello. Am I grinding fruits? No, I am preparing for the end of the season. So what I'm trying to do is regrow my island of trees. I had it completely empty, and I want it all nice and ready so that when because I've put myself down for the building competition, then they can come around and see what we've built. Yeah, thanks for popping in though, Rooty. We'll see you later. Oh, thank you. Have you seen the volcano? Have you been around? We just had a little bit of a tour a minute ago. See you, Tootie, and all the other different names that we want to call you. Well, not want to call you. We just end up calling you because of the Dubry what's it thingy-mabobby that does it. Autocorrect. Read last. Read second to last. What do you mean? That's just confused me. There has been a thing where I'm not always receiving the messages. We don't know why. It happened to Rooty the other day, so we now know it definitely exists. It's a thing. He put a message on. I've had quite a few people tell me they've put messages on and I'm not reading them, but I don't see them. And Rooty had put a message up and I could not see it. I took a screenshot and it's like, no, it really isn't there. But we don't know why. And it doesn't go into... So I thought what was happening was people were sending something and it might be slightly dodgy or being picked up as dodgy, and it was going over to the mods. But the mods would say, no, there's nothing there. I can't see what the mods can see, so I don't know how I'm supposed to see that. But apparently I can't, so I'm not special enough. Oh, nice. Don't only share your own personal information if you're an adult and that you're happy to do that. If you're not an adult, then take it off. Grow. Look, you silly tree. I just don't want to grow. There's barely nothing there. What do I mean? What, me? There's, you guys get to see something where if something is filtered, you can see what it was. But I can't see it. If YouTube has taken something off with the filter, I don't get to see any of that. I just see the normal chat. You did not, no. But if you're not old enough, no, in the YouTube chat, Jabster. Yeah, but Wilder Wave, it depends. If you're not an adult, then you're still sharing personal information. So if you're not an adult, please remove it. If you are an adult, then it's perfectly fine. Yeah, I thought that's what happened with the mods. I'm sure you're supposed to be able to see things that are... If it gets flagged up, you should be able to see it, and then you can then decide whether or not it's okay. And there's been a couple of times that the other mods have seen stuff and they've been able to fix it, and I don't get to see it at all. I am so hot in my room. I don't want to come here. I wanted to go to the trees. You had that problem. Oh, I don't want those. But you fixed it. What was it? So now what keeps happening is that sometimes people are sending messages in and it says, no, I get nothing. And then people tell me that they've sent a message, why haven't I replied? And I'm like, because there isn't a message there. I can't see anything. And I thought I was going crazy, but it happened to Rooty the other day. I put a copy of it in the chat somewhere. By downgrading YouTube? I didn't know that was a thing. That sounds way too technical for my brain right now. Nathaniel, hi. Is that Nathaniel? Do I get that right? I'm sorry, it just was a little bit slow trying to work out what your coded words say. My brain does not work with those coded words. I haven't advertised, have I? It is possible. Yeah, that's just probably not going to happen for me. Oh, we want to do the live stream thing. Right, I am live streaming. I've advertised. I'm good. And then we want to go back to the shop and buy more of these. Love from Ethiopia. Oh, hang on a moment. I think we have a moment here. Wait 1 second. Hold on. I've got to get up out of my chair. Let me just see. I've got to get the map. Uh-oh, I just killed my little doobie thingy. Where are you? Yay! I have a new country on my map. That's what I thought. Hold on, I've got to find the pins. Come out. Where are the pins? There they are. Okay, we have a special map. Where are you? Ta-da! Yay! And I've just got my little doobie back. I killed it. You get to stay up there. It's 1 PM for us? For who? You gotta go soon, Charlie? Yeah, no problem. It is 2:15 here in the afternoon. Do you have the same time zone as us? How are you in the same time zone? I thought you would have been an hour ahead or two. Oh, it's 4:13 in the afternoon. I was going to say, that just confused me for a minute. So, thank you, Nathaniel. It's 8 AM for you. And whereabouts are you, Wild Wave? I can't remember. So, you must be America-wide side? On the left-hand side of the map for us? You could be Canada. I'm just trying to think. No, you could be in any of the South American countries as well. Is it more the right hand side of America? That side, that would be this time, because it's, you've got to be closer to us, I think. I'm trying to get my time zones right. I'm not that great. West Africa. May I have the country? Are you a specific? What country would you be from? In West Africa. Oh no, Nathaniel, I've got yours. Sorry, because you're in. You said you're in Ethiopia, right? Now I'm confused because you said it's in West Africa. Yeah, okay. Okay. And Wild Wave, am I allowed to have a country specifically? Just because I have this map on my wall. It's a corkboard map, and every time I have someone from a new country, I don't ask for any more details than that, I can then put it on my map. So Ethiopia was a new one. I hadn't had that before. Ethiopia is in West Africa? Okay, that's... I'm sure I've just... Okay. I'm just going to have to look at that up and just double check. I'm sure that... I'm just making sure that my map is not weird. Hang on. I can't see the map properly over here. No, that's where I've put it. Is it not? Do you not count that as East Africa? I would class that as East Africa, but I mean, obviously everyone does everything different, so I don't want to get. We don't get into. read the last. Wilder Wave, all I've got from you is... Oh, I have Jamaica. Oh, I didn't see that come up. Yes, I do have Jamaica on the map. I do. Oh, well, that's brilliant. We've got a whole bunch. We've got new countries coming on the map. That's amazing. That's a lot to me. Thank you. Let's get on with these trees and see what we can do. Nope, that's a bone. Throwing a bone on it is not going to solve the problem. So, are you all from PGG then? You're from Jamaica, right. Okay, that's what I was... That's roughly the line, the timeline that I was thinking. Somewhere along that line, that vertical line. Because a lot of people don't realise that the timelines are vertical. Oh, why is that now not working? What have I done? If you stand at the top and then you work your way down, everybody in that vertical line is on the same timeline. So it's a bit confusing. We need more trees? I thought I just bought some. So is it everybody here from PGG then? It's in the east? No, it's fine. Don't worry. I thought I was going a bit mad then. But I have cognition issues and sometimes I just can't get things in my head properly. And I thought, what have I done? And I don't want to offend it. Oh, that's what I did wrong here. I don't want to offend anybody and tell them that their country's in the wrong place when it's my head. Ah, it's quantum. Oh, okay. No, it's okay. It's just, it's really funny when people assume that I'm wealthy and I'm not. And I use my money on the server to try to play the game and earn as much money as I can for the island value. But when you're asking me to make you, what was it, a wither rank or whatever rank it was, I think was it a penguin or something? I don't know, can't even remember. I'm only a redstoner rank and I can't afford to boost myself up. For me to get to redstone, for me to get from a redstoner to a penguin is going to cost me £165. It's a lot of money for me. These ones are too close, I think, to these, so we'll just leave those there. It's still accessible to the public. I haven't taken it off. Anybody can look at my island. There have been times I've wanted to not make it public, but I've learned I can hide players now. That helps a lot. You're not going to grow because of the stuff in front. So I might be game rich, but I'm actually, it takes me a lot of time to earn that money. And I can't just make it like everybody else can. I make mine through selling. And then once I've run out of supplies, then my money's gone again. And we're trying to get as high up on the islands as we can. Oh, I've got to get rid of those. They're not working. We're trying to come up with different things, but again, you see, the problem is I don't have money. In real life, I'm very poor. I'm not monetized. We are, oh, actually, there's an update on that. We have got 152 watch hours to get now to get that first part of monetization. No, I'm not monetized. We're still working on it. I think we've done it. We've done that part. There we go. We've got the island of trees is back in business. So we could do with maybe spilling some lava down the side from this. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. From this lava drip. And I'm a widow and a full-time carer to 2 autistic children. And I have a condition called ME. And between all of that, it means I can't actually work. So... this is what I'm trying to do. You are my first subscriber from Ethiopia. Thank you. Unless I've had one, but they haven't told me. I do try to get the country names from people if I can. So that I can add them to the list. You're the first person that's told me about Ethiopia, so that's amazing. Thank you. So yeah, so there's there is no money, unfortunately, but that's fine. That's what it is. We get by with what we have, and that's all that matters. Let's fix these. I can. Do you have fly, or do you want me to do a tour around here? Just on the screen. Let's do the whole live streaming thingy again. Oh yeah, and also the bounty. Yeah, I believe it did. I think this they're trying to put protected status on some of the coffee bean supplies, aren't they, to make sure that they are looked after and that you guys don't lose out from the coffee production. I believe. I remember watching something about it. Okay, so this is one of the lava drips. We've still got to put the rest of the decoration on this, but this is what the lava drips are supposed to kind of look like. Hold on a moment. Sorry, that's my phone. That's weird. That's just junk. And we're going to try and put some clouds of smoke up the top. Can I just remove the clouds from in here? We did that the other day. I forgot it comes back on automatically. Should be under video. Render clouds. Right, let's turn off the clouds. Why does everybody want to know about how old I am today? I don't share my age. So we've got we're trying to make some smoke up the top, and we're not going to have time to cover the whole thing, but we want to try and put some above the different lava drips. Wild wave, it's fine. It's just it affects me more. It basically, I just get so exhausted all of the time, and I can't do anything about it. Earlier on, I was going to stream and I couldn't because I feel like I'm just going to get hit with what we call a crash. And it's a good job I didn't. I ended up having to rest and half sleep for over 3 hours before I could have enough energy just to do the stream. And it just comes in waves. 1 minute I'm okay, and then I'm just suddenly not. Sometimes I can push through, and other times I can't. It's just really frustrating. But there are people who are far worse than I ever will be. I only have to look around the country, around the world, look at the news, and it grounds me and reminds me of how lucky and fortunate I am, despite the difficulties that we as a family face. So it's, I try to remind myself of that all the time. This is inside the volcano that we've been working on. We've got our generator in here that Potato built for us. And then you come down and you've got all of this lot here, which has taken a little while to do. Still not quite done yet, but it's getting there. We want to put these big lava drips coming up the side. Well, they're more splashes, these ones. So we want to try and get those on. We're trying to build a roller coaster as well. I need to change it though. I was trying to rush it the other day, and I shouldn't have done. I should have done it better than what I was doing. I thank you, Wild Wave. I'll just I'll leave you guys to decide whatever you want to think. I'm not 90, by the way. I will just say that. And then these ones we haven't finished yet. They've got a lot of work to do. But then we can come in here, and this is what the spawner rooms look like, which is in the heart. So this is tier 5. So you can see we've got the villagers in here. And the idea is that there'll be a roller coaster and you can go around the entire island. We're going to work on this bit next, the creeper and the guardian, We did this one yesterday. Finished this one finally. And then this section here is where the ocean has started to come through, and it's cooled this bit down. That's because they're the tier 2 mobs. But it does affect you. So ADHD and autism are something we talk about a lot on the channel. This is our loot room, by the way, where we have our fancy loot blocks in the middle. Again, we need to decorate it. I haven't done that. Both of my children have autism, and my daughter has pathological demand avoidance, and it causes a lot of problems. We're learning to deal with all of them, and the PDA has been the harder one. But my son has what we call subtle autism, so he would be like you are, where most people don't even recognize. Thank you. Oh, and here he comes. Oh, hang on, the doggy's right behind the door. You okay? Actually, could you leave the door open just a fraction when you leave? Just to get a little bit of... You do? Okay, yeah, I just need to put the microphone on mute for a second. I'll just be back in a second. My son needs me for a minute, and then I'll be back. It's sad, but I hope you and your family enjoy life. Nathaniel, it is... life is challenging. It's very hard that the children's dad died when they were 3 and 7, so they didn't really get to see him. But they know that he loved them very much. And I do everything I can to make their lives as easier as possible to what it could be. And it is a challenge, and there's no point in me telling lies. I wouldn't want to do that. It is very, very hard. It has been harder. We're at an easier stage, although it's still hard. But our lives, in comparison to so many millions of people, when I don't live in a war-torn country, I don't live in complete poverty. I own my own house, and thanks to my late hubby and his late mum, and so I have a stability that most people could only dream of. And I have 2 beautiful children who I love very much, and that's all that's all that matters. There is money from the government, yeah, because I can't work because I don't have a choice, not because I'm trying to be difficult and not work. As a full-time carer, I just physically, I can't leave my children for any length of time to go to work. They can't do the things that they, for example, Mook would like a packet of crisps, but it's too much effort for him to try to go and get it. So I'm really sorry to hear about your grandma. Did you call her grandma? That is really hard, but it's, like you said, you've got to try to remember the good times that you shared with her, and that's what I try to do with my children. We talk about their dad all the time, but we do it in a funny way, like, you know, it might be raining, or we've got a heat wave at the minute. Oh, well, that's Daddy's fault because he wanted it to be hot today. So we do it in a funny, jokey way, and it allows us to keep talking. Goodness me. That's, I'm sorry to hear that. Wild wave as well. But you have to try to remind yourself about all of the good things that there are and how lucky we are. Whatever it is that makes you luckier than somebody else. Because I have a lot of people say, oh, I could never live in the way that you do. But actually, I look at other people's lives and I think, well, I couldn't live like that. And that is really hard. That is very hard, but just you have to say goodbye in your own way, in your head, to be able to try to get over that. It's very difficult, and you will be sad. I do just need to go and do this thing for my son for a second, so I will be back in a minute. I'll just leave you with my, I'll put a quick break thingy up, and I'll leave you with my slideshow for the my survival world. But I won't be long. Where's the other bit? There.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me, and all my loving
Hello, ho ho! It is I, Cjsgoose. I've made it back. I had a quick break. I just had a quick snack as well. Hold on, I'm gonna just push the button. No, we want that one. What did I turn off that I wanted on? That one. Now we want to turn off this one. There we go. I'll get there eventually. Let's advertise that we're back on and remind everyone to put the boost up the bounty, because there might be some point where I go into the war zone. Right, let's walk home. I haven't got the chat thing here on. Right. Let's have a look at these. So I've not had a skin crate key for such a long time. I must be due to have some. Okay, right, so they've gone. Oh, we've got a quest pouch. I forgot about that. What did we get? We got $250,000. Where do we want to head off to? I'm thinking let's go down to tier 5, because that's what we're trying to work on, isn't it? And we need to get this lot out of here soon. Just see if there's anything that we can keep in here. Did I need the slabs for something? I feel like I did. Or did I change my mind and decide I didn't need them? Oh, okay, it was for here. I think we took them off this bit. Okay, so this section we wanted to make it look, yeah, I'm back. We wanted to make it look like the ocean was kind of coming in, and that's why we've got this bit here. What if we bring some glass over the top to make it look, maybe it looks like you're going over a wave, or a wave is coming over. That could be quite good. Let's go and grab some of the glass. One stack should be enough. I did an experiment with the glass in my Gooseville world, and I figured that the cyan is the closest to the water. I don't think we need that one there. That can come out. And randomly you can use shears on glass in here. Let's take out these ones. I don't think they're needed. It does get a bit tricky trying to figure out which pane of glass you're taking, or which block of glass. You come up in twos. No? What do you mean? was that? I just saw something. I've got no idea what that was. Blue glass with lapis for depth. Okay. This is just to, it's just for where there's actual water though, and no, oh, one piece short. So it's just for the glass to merge with the water, not to add more depth or anything to it. This is impossible to add anymore because I've got farms right underneath this block, but also it's designed to make it look like the water's splashing over into the volcano. I think that will work. And then when you're down here, then it feels like it's coming in around you and it's above your head, and it's coming over here and splashing down. Right, so that's that part. It's meant to be for the Guardian, you see. I think I can cope with that section. Now let's remove some of this wool. So the wool was to just define the outer area of the volcano. It was always going to kind of be covered. The only thing is I can't build properly in here, which is really annoying. Just purely because of the amount of time that it takes to do these bigger builds. Right, so we need to encase this slot. We need to remove... Can we remove all of this? Might be able to. It'll give us a little bit more space. Just gotta be careful we don't destroy the glass with the shears. This side has really bothered me. I didn't know what to do, so it's nice that we're finally coming up with an idea. Can I go closer to the mic? The mic should be the right level. Have you tried turning up what you your side? My mic levels are normally okay for everybody, so I don't like to tweak it. I have moved it a little bit closer, but just removing this grey. Your volume is at max. Jabster, are you still around at all? Oh, it's funny, he's right there. Okay. Right, let me just do the live streaming thing. So I'll just get Jabster to check my volumes. Hi, can you just check the volume level that I'm speaking at? Wildwave is not managing to hear me, but I don't like tweaking anything because normally it's set up fine for everybody. I don't want to go and change it and then I'm shouting at everybody else. So we've got all of this down. Let me just try to talk. It's really funny when it sounds normal. Okay, so I'll have to leave it as it is because otherwise I'll be shouting for everybody else. It's really challenging to... No, I don't want to sell them. I want to fix them. It's really challenging to work out what's the best thing to do. No, he says it's on max. Yeah, maybe. I've had it before where people tell me that they can't hear properly or whatever, and it turns out that it's something on their end. And something I do really try to keep on top of is making sure my stream volume is the right level. You know, you have a YouTube volume and a normal and a microphone, sorry, a headphone volume. You have two volumes. I just put a hole in everything. It wasn't what I meant to do. So have you got your team, Jabster, for next season now? You haven't. You got Rooty, I think. Who else are you having? I still can't work out what to do. I'm really not very good. I don't want to take everything out because we can cover most of that. Right, and we can take these corners off. Okay. Oh, what are your requirements? No! That had a thingy on it! Right, where did you put the track? Where did the track go? I think the season got to him a bit, didn't it? I will have to put all of the stuff back in. I know you said I can join. I don't know though. I still don't. I have thought about it a lot. I just don't think I'm good enough to join in a team, to be honest. I just have to walk back there because I've messed up. I mean, I could have walked actually. I could have walked over to there. I don't know why I built this one in wood, but I did. Don't put holes where I don't want holes. Alright. Just gonna put holes in. I've done that one. Haven't done this one. It'd be so nice to have this whole section done. How can you build like me? Well, so the way that I don't know is the answer. So we were talking about something along this the other day. When I place blocks, half of the time I just literally throw them in. I look at the colours. I don't look at what the block is. So, you know, a lot of people go, oh, this is a shroom light. I look at this and go, wow, that looks like a cool texture for lava. It looks like the lava is actually moving. Same with the magma block, which I know is what it's kind of meant to be. But I look at what the block is. So, for example, the redstone block, to me, that is an amazing lava block. So I'm looking at it for what it looks like rather than what it's designed to be used for. And then I did art at at uni, at college, and I did a degree in textiles. So my background is all in this kind of thing. I think just I use real life as my main inspiration when I'm doing things. I want to change all of this. There's too much. I don't want it to be lava, but I don't want it to be that much obsidian either. Yeah, I'm looking at real life, and I try to see what it can give me and how similar it is. Let me find... And the truth is, I don't know how I do it sometimes. I don't always think that I've done a good job. There is wood. What to chop out? What, this? I just want to place something in these. I don't want to leave the lava out, but I just want something in. It is so warm in my room. Why do I have giant holes? Uh-oh. Have I broken it right down to the... Oh, thank you. Have you seen Looney, though? Looney is brilliant at freehand building. Like, brilliant at building. And but you see, that's the other thing, is that I don't pre-plan most of my builds. I just see it as I'm going around. So, like, I've just come up here, and what I see is too much obsidian. A bit better. Not too bad, but probably take this line out here. So I'll take that one out. And then we can put another one of them in. And then this bit, way too much obsidian. So I'm just going to come down. But I don't know what I want to do to it. I just know it's not how I want it to be. And then I'll just throw some blocks in. And sometimes I'll throw them in and I'll think, no. And then other times I'll throw them in and go, oh yeah, that's exactly what I want. I'm not 100% sure on this, but actually I can imagine, in my head, what I'm imagining right now is there's a wave crashed in to this volcano, and some of the lava has started to cool. Some of it is still red hot. Some of it is still here. And then some of it got hit quite hard and has cooled down, and the rest turned into obsidian. So that's what my thinking is behind it. Oh wow, that's amazing. So in theory, you should be okay with this kind of thing. You probably understand the colours and all of that side, just like I do. So for this part, what I need to do now is to cover the roof. So I think I'm going to take some more of this soul soil. Use the talent that you've obviously you've already got it there because of what you do. I do feel that my art background is what helps me, and it's using the colors. And I think the main thing, and is what I think the other people like Scar and B-Dubs do, from what I understand from when I've watched them, is that every block is its own block. It's a block of colour and a block of texture. It's not a block of, oh, in here, some people will go around and go, well, this is basalt, this is a light block, this is soul sand, and you can only use it in those ways. If I was doing this properly, I would probably add in more textures. In my lava, look, I've got wool, I've got the netherrack with the red on it, I can never remember what it is, but I've got terracotta in here, and I think there's another, oh yeah, there's this one, the what is it called? Concrete, powdered concrete. But I have them because look, it's got little light particles in, and next to the lava it goes really well. Yeah, you take care, Jabster, thank you. Oh, I've been doing that. Hang on, it just takes too long. Can I not fly again? I can. No, the cloud's coming up here. That's the idea. It's just, unfortunately, in PGG, we only have 12 weeks to get the whole thing done. So the idea was to have this over the entire roof and to have it coming down. And the idea was to have these explosions coming out. So I've got 2 to 3 weeks to try to finish it off, and I keep having ME crashes, which is slowing me down big time. So I'm going to go with the soul soil up this end. That's the wrong box. Now I don't want to use the other problem here is, you see, everything costs money. So I have to be careful about how much I buy, but we are rather rich, so it's okay. And then the other thing I'm trying to do is to keep it textured. So I'm trying to make it so part of it is inside and then parts are coming out. Oh no, that is really sad news. We can take some of that out. We want to keep everything else, all of the wood I want covered up. I don't want any of that available. And then I can bring some of it down, change the height, textures, etc. I am, but I'm trying to make sure that we can get to one of the top 5. I'm trying, if I can, to get to 4th. I don't think we'll make it. I have made it to 5th. I'm not sure if someone else will try to beat us again, but we can certainly try to stay there. And the thing is, it takes me so much effort to make that money. That's the problem. So I try to have undulations and different bits and bobs. And then, hang on, we could add... Let's add a little bit of... the basalt coming back down in here. I have one. Contains a giant cactus on the outside. Have you seen it? You've not seen it. Hold on. There it is, look. So you can see through the side all the cactus going down. And then the farm for it is up in the lava. So I also use the pumpkins. I've really enjoyed using the pumpkins as a lava flow. We need to... So my idea here is that there's a little bit of lava coming out of the side and it's dripping. Maybe it's caught onto something else. It started to cool down and some of it is coming and then it's cooling down and going further down there, but it's colder. And then we could just put one of these on the top. Just helps to change it, get rid of the pumpkin part. I would really like to be able to rotate pumpkins. We've got some slabs here, so let's use these up. Which would just... no, it's going to go there. That needs to be a block. Have I got any glowstone? Hold on, let me just... No! What am I trying to do? Let me go on my overflow and see if I've got... Really? Enter. See if I've got any glowstone dust left. I'm not sure if I do. No, so this is where I love using the mobs. I just took damage from something. Where are the witches? We're in here. Oh no. Is that in a normal survival world? I keep getting disorientated in my own world. In a hardcore world, oh gosh. Oh, it's a magma block. I've figured out what I'm doing now. Right, where was I with this piece? At this corner, that's it. So this part, I feel like it should be coming out a little. But if I can, I try to use free materials. And I don't want it to have really straight lines, so I try to break it up. So now that's straight, so I need to fix that. Straight lines are like my nemesis. Oh, I've used the last one. But that's okay. It's alright if you're meant to have a straight line, just not if you're not. It wouldn't surprise me. I think I would cry if I'd lost a hardcore world as well. That's why I have a survival world. My survival world is 13,000 days. And I'm really pleased with that. So that just gives you this slight impression that there's a little bit of lava up the top. But I might add a little bit more of the red. It feels very dull with these colours. So, oh, hang on, that's no good. Ah, we need to take that out. See, and then you suddenly realise that you've made a huge mistake and you've got all of these other colours in here that are no good. That slab needs to come out. So the idea is that the lava is dripping down and around you. This doesn't feel quite right here either. I think let's lavify that. That looks a little bit better. So for me, it was just too dark and too samey in that section, so we just needed to alter it. I think we might go back to the Blackstone here. That would be really good. Have you ever seen Looney? He's really, really good. Let's go with the netherrack, actually. I think that would be a good one to do. And we need to probably... Do you like what he does? I think he's the closest... a cookie god. I've heard of him, but I don't think I've ever watched. Right, I want to get these guardians down. Just move them down a level. The thing for me is I do watch certain people. I don't know what his stuff is like, but I don't like taking ideas from people. I have enough of my own that drive me mad. In my survival world, which is a 13,000 day survival world, and it has got... I've got at least 3 years more worth of stuff to do. And I don't like copying people. I like to... Everything that I do is something that I've come up with myself. I don't want to... He's a hardcore Minecraft, is he? Yeah, I've not seen him. And I've watched some, but I also just don't have time to watch loads of people. So at the minute, I have been binge watching the Naked and Afraid series. I absolutely love that. I love it when it comes out. And the... Just check my dog's not underneath me. And I've been binge watching the UHC Generations. That has been brilliant. I've really, really enjoyed that series too. But then I'll go back to not really watching anybody, and it's not because I don't want to watch this. I just don't have time to do it. But I watch... The people I watch are Mumbo Jumbo, Scar, and I'll watch B-dubs from time to time. And I don't really watch Looney. But other than that, I don't really watch anybody else. There's just not enough hours in the day. So I just want to put some texture on all of this. Sometimes I fast place and then other times I don't. It will just depend on what I'm doing. These redstone blocks that are coming through are from the track up the top. And the other thing is I just can't build this properly, and I do find it very frustrating. I would take more time if I was doing this in my survival world. But we just don't have the time to do it that way. Okay, didn't quite mean to do that. So is this section that I've just done, I just have the idea of what I want to do, then I just make it so it's rough and not flat. This bit here is annoying because it's too straight, so we need to fix that. Yeah, I know, but I really like Mumbo because he's just so down to earth. He's quite similar to me in some ways. He has a lot of problems that he's open, not honest with, and he tries to resolve. And it's, I don't know, I can just relate to him so much easier than perhaps with somebody else. This is no good. What is this bit here? But yeah, it's working to a time limit is very difficult, isn't it? I can't believe how much of the day I've lost today by crashing. That's really annoyed me. I didn't realise how late it was when I went to go and take... I knew that it was later because we were talking about the time, and then I went to go and do that little task for my son, and then I just realised how late it was, and I'm like, what happened? I lost 3 hours of the day, and that just messes me up. Put that in there. Oh, I've got another one there. Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, there's another one hidden there. Look, get that out. There's bound to be a whole bunch that I have missed. I keep using these soul sand blocks like they're really cheap, but oh, I will do. I'm doing the roof first. It's just to get that in line how I want it done, and then all of these have boxes underneath. Oh, I found some lava. That's a good thing to cover up. I must have got that somehow. So all of these are boxes. Every single one, every one of these has the box in. But I just want to work on the roof for a second and get that all done, and then I know where I'm up to. And I wanted to get this bit of water in. I'm just double checking that we've got all of that done, which we have. No, there's a gap. Let's put that in there. Just join that. And then this is the last. As you can see, I've started to bring it down. Look. And then this is the last piece. Ow. Right. So now I've got to work out what I'm doing here. So we normally go with the basalt. Let's grab ourselves some more. And then the gilded blackstone. Right, I think we could do some gilded blackstone up here. But at the same time, let's start bringing some of this down. And then adding in the blackstone. No, I'm not going to go to all of that effort for this type of a build. It's just, there's just too much to do. And that is something I would do in my survival world, but not in here. I just don't have the time. There's 600,000 jobs still to do. But thank you for the suggestion. If I was doing this properly, then yes, we could go to do that, and that would be a really great suggestion. So don't feel like you can't suggest those things normally in my normal world. Just not when I'm trying to do this one. So I've got 2 to 3 weeks left to try and get the whole lot done. I don't have any room for those. You're in the way. This is taller for some reason. I'm gonna have to try to break some of these. Trying to work out where that was coming from. Yeah, so this is never going to be perfect, this place. And I have to accept that it will never be perfect, and it's very, very difficult for me to do that. Oh, I can't. I love them. Can't wait for the new stuff, the new coppers items to come in. And absolutely love the happy gas. I'm really hoping it's going to change things for me within my world, because I do so much where I'm having to lean upwards like this from a height. Oh, I broke it again. Never mind. We'll fix that in a minute. Yeah. I'm really excited about using it. We managed to get ourselves one the other day. Have you seen my normal world? My survival world? With that one. How much mess does one person need to make? So one of the important things as well is to move around and look at different angles as well. Oh, I don't have any more redstone. Then we won't use it. Let's try something else. And I sometimes take things as fate. I don't have any more redstone, so well, let's move it onto something else. So it's almost there. Now let's bring in some more of the brown. Too close. Really not helping that I've got all of this in the way. Let's take those out and let's replace those there. And same with this one. I should totally do a build competition against the viewers. In what way? To be honest, I don't get enough viewers to do this kind of thing with. And then when there's a competition, people expect some kind of reward as well, which is then a real challenge for me to do. I'm just really not, I don't play like other people. I find things a bit of a challenge like that. This is just adding in some of the other details. Right, we're going to just close this off for a minute. Glass, hold on. If we use the glass, I can use the shears. And clean up all of this vile mess that I've just made. Yeah, I put that one on there. Sometimes the glass has worked really well. No, not like that. Get out. So to give you the impression that you're going to get stabbed if you're coming in here. Make it a little bit more challenging for you. Right, here we go. We can remove all of these. I don't normally sell these, but let's just sell them for a minute. I get so much copper. There should be a hole here somewhere. Where was the hole? There it is. Right, so let's put this back. Yeah, you take care. Thanks for popping in and chatting. Oh, it just went straight in the hole. And I think we've done it. I think we've got all of this section in now. That needs one more up there to join. So that was disconnected, or what I would class as discombobulated. So I had one bit there and I had this bit. We had some there, but that little one will just bring the connection closer. In some ways I don't like the wood, but in some ways I do. I'm wondering if we should change the netherite block that they're standing on to a different block that stands out more. I might try and get rid of these in a little bit. That'll be that whole section completed. Oh, we've got this bit. I haven't done this. Oh, I thought it was all done then. How did I just place that? I don't even know how that happened. Somehow it just placed it. That was really funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hang on. I just got to go and help my son. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to toddle off for a bit. We've actually got this whole section completed now. And I'm really chuffed that it's all finally finished here. We've still got tiers 6 and 7 to go. But this whole section is completed. And it really does put it back together again now. I think I should just put a few more little details in, like the dripstones and those coming down, so the vines. So I'll have a look at those. I'll do those in a little while. Guys, thanks ever so much, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.